Everybody, just wanted to give you an update for Baton Exchange. This is our video snapshot update for the summer. On the personal front, we've enjoyed some good family vacations, camping with extended family, as well as vacationing in the beautiful Sleeping Bear Dunes area and Interlochen State Park. Also, Angie's enjoying her summer break from school. She's continuing to teach in an inner city school, teaching ESL. Anaya, 10 years old, can't believe it. She's going to be turning 11 next month. She is enjoying herself right now at a resident music camp that lasts for a week at Rosedale Bible College. As for me, personal growth edge for this summer and something I've been enjoying is called the Pause app. It's by John Eldridge, and it really focuses on developing intimacy with Jesus. So it's been a really great part of my devotional life. Angie introduced me to it, and I've really been benefiting from it. I highly recommend it. If you go onto like Google Play, you'll find the Pause app. On the Baton Exchange side of things, the online journey group that meets Thursday nights at 8:30. It's a pretty diverse group. That's really exciting to me. We have folks representing, young adults from Asia, Africa, and North America. Currently live here in the United States, but we have a variety of backgrounds represented, about even split between men and women. And that group is really gelling well. And so it's exciting to see how they're encouraging one another and how they're growing. They're also starting to facilitate some of the meetings. And so that's part of my goal in multiplying groups, is getting the young professionals themselves multiplying, or rather facilitating that group so that we can multiply. Included in that group of young professionals, we have a couple of college students who are actually interns for Baton Exchange at the moment. And so they're able to join from time to time. Part of that group also, we have a couple of community mentors. And so these are retired or semi-retired folks who really want to invest in the next generation. It's a really great way to give back. And one of them actually has agreed to be a facilitator for another group once we create another group. So he's like a facilitator in training. It was fun this past quarter to have an alumni from Baton Exchange from almost a decade ago join us from China, where she lives. She's Chinese. To join us as a guest leader. So that's a lot of fun seeing past folks who benefited from the leadership and spiritual formation of Baton Exchange to start giving back into today's generation. And so it was such a pleasure to see her. And it just reminded me of just being thankful for the donors and volunteers who have been giving and investing in this ministry for well over a decade, maybe 12, 15 years, and how that investment is developing fruit now in these young leaders now investing in emerging young leaders. The goal is to launch 3 more online groups this quarter, and Lord willing, we'll be able to do that. So I'd love to see more young adults impacted around the world through these online learning communities called journey groups. I'm also doing some one-on-one mentoring with some of the members in the group, as well as some young men outside of that group also. So I really enjoy those one-on-one connections. The media ministry side of the ministry, we're reposting some of our older videos that we've used throughout the years. And one of those interns actually is doing those posts to social media. And so that's another way to continue to invest in those. Those videos have gotten thousands of views over the years, and we want to continue to use those and impact more people. On the operations side of the ministry, we've subcontracted a virtual administrator and 5 hours a week. And so her role is to use an online CRM called Planning Center to reach out to prospective leads and convert those into members in online journey groups for us. So we have over 900 leads of Christian 20-somethings who in one way or another have connected with Baton Exchange over the years. And so her role is to follow up through all those folks. So we do need a volunteer to help provide a few hours of coaching to our virtual admin on using Planning Center. So if you know anybody who has experience with Planning Center, our virtual admin, she's learning it on the fly, as am I. But if we can kind of escalate that learning curve for her, that means that we can be more effective and quicker in reaching more of these leads and trying to bring them into online groups. Continue to enjoy relationships with national partnerships like Pinnacle Forum. It's a marketplace ministry. Gotten lots of good connections through those guys, and developing good community also with the group of guys I meet with on Tuesday mornings. Every Student Sent, that's a national student ministry that is just a wonderful ministry. I encourage folks to check that out if you have any high schoolers going to college or college students graduating and going to career. And so what they do is they're like a bridge. They help students or help parents and students going to from high school to college find campus ministries at the university that they'll be going to. So they kind of hit the ground running with good fellowship. And then on the back end, Baton Exchange is a designated post-college partner for that college to career transition or that bridge. And so we really appreciate the work of Every Student Sent and how they've actually integrated us into their platform and into their marketing and donor development. So anyway, great ministry there. everystudentsent.org. Encourage you to check that out. Student Ambassadors Recruiting Initiative. This is where we find a student on campus of a university and hire them as just like 3 hours a week to be our representative on that campus, recruiting other students. So when they graduate, they'll become members of Baton Exchange. We want to build awareness on campus. It's a very cost-effective way for us to do that. And it's them connecting with their peers and reaching with the idea of them, becoming members upon graduation. So it only takes 8 graduates from a university to actually sustain a student ambassador on a campus. And so what we need folks helping us to underwrite the launch of these self-sustaining student ambassadors on college campuses. I'd love to see campuses all across the United States have a Baton Exchange student ambassador so that we can help those students graduating from college make that campus to career transition and faithful and flourish in their faith once they leave. So Cedar, right now we have someone has underwritten 75% of a student ambassador at Cedarville University. We only need to get $138 a month for 18 months for that. So 18 months is about how long I think it takes to get that flywheel going for self-funding to pay for the student ambassador. We also have someone identified at Mount Vernon Nazarene University, and look forward to getting Aiden up and going this fall, but I need to have some folks interested in underwriting Aiden at Mount Vernon Nazarene to accomplish that. Finally, some equipping tips. So for reaching young adults. So I would encourage you to reach out, based on this is Barna research, reach out to a young adult within your sphere of influence and offer to meet with them for mentoring and conversation on a regular basis. And 2, share with them what you're learning about cultivating intimacy with Jesus. These 2 small things, they have the potential for big kingdom impact. So anyway, please pray about who's around you, a young adult you can invest in, that you can share how you're learning to grow in Christ. Barna says that is a huge, huge help. So anyway, thank you for your prayers. Thank you for those who contributed with their time, talent, or treasure. Encourage you to continue to engage, and thanks for this opportunity to share this video snapshot update for the summer. Thank you.